Well, it's a fairly windy day today, so hopefully the dead kitten will get rid of most of the wind sound. Let's just check up on the youngsters. So this is Misty. Misty's about 12 weeks old now. Yeah, about 12 weeks old, and she's fully feathered. Got a really nice temperament, Cream Legbar pullet. Quite inquisitive, quite friendly. When you walk up to her, she'll often come up to you. And underneath the house there, just move around and see them a bit more clearly. That small Cream Legbar, okay, that's Destiny. Destiny's about 5 weeks old now. Got a fair few of her adult feathers, but she's not quite there yet. And that Welsummer pullet there, again, about 5 weeks old again. And that's called Sparkle. Sparkle because she's got very, very nice bright eyes. They're really beautiful hens, the Welsummers. Moving across now to the other half of the enclosure, and I've got my Welsummer pullet there, Matilda. Matilda's about 17 weeks old now on the right hand side, and on the left hand side I've got my Cream Legbar pullet Star. Star's got a bit more meat on her than Matilda has. Again, she's about 17 weeks old. Should be coming into lay very shortly, those two. And at the back there we've got a little bit of a climbing frame erected for them to have a bit of a play on. I'm not sure if you can see what the CDs are, but we've got Bananarama over there. They do quite like Bananarama. Obviously not to listen to, just to peck at. Now at the minute these two are on growers pellets, which are high in protein. And they will just eat as many growers pellets as they actually need. They'll not take more than they need. And what I tend to do is I tend to check the growers pellets every evening. And top it up maybe once or twice a week. So these are some of the growers pellets that I mentioned earlier. They are just about the right size for a chicken to get their mouth around. Fortified with lots of extra protein to help the girls grow. But they are quite clever chickens and inquisitive, so I've had to tape the lid down on this feeder because otherwise they'd just pop the lid straight off, jump inside and eat all the pellets from the inside of the feeder. Now around the outside of the enclosure, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got an electrified poultry net. It is probably about 4 foot high, usually works fairly well, although only about a quarter of an hour ago, Matilda, the Welsummer pullet there, she was actually out over the top of the air net, running around in the garden, so I had to come and rescue her. There's a little bit of ground under repair there because they do like scratching around on the grass, so there's a new bit of turf in underneath that metal mesh. And that's their house, their chicken lodge. It's a Green Frog Designs chicken loft medium. It costs around about £600 actually, but it's well worth it. It's a good solid construction made of plastic. Red mite don't really like that very much because there's no gaps for them to live in, and every so often I'll clean it out, probably about every 3 or 4 weeks, because there is only the 2 of them in there at the minute, and give it a really good dusting with diatomaceous earth. And again, the diatomaceous earth is really good because any little bugs that are crawling around in there, the diatomaceous earth sticks to their outside and it helps to dry them out and shred them, so they do die. Keeps the loft in good condition without any little critters running around inside annoying the birds as they're roosting. There's Misty again in the background, giving herself a bit of a groom. One of the big advantages of the Green Frog's Designs chicken loft medium is that it's very easy to access the nest boxes. All you need to do is use this little silver clip, and there's one on the other side, and then just with a single hand the nest box lid will just flip open and you can see straight into the nest box. Now those aren't actually real eggs on this occasion because Star and Matilda are only about 17 weeks old, so they haven't quite started to lay just yet. These are dummy eggs so that when the girls do start to lay they get the idea of where they need to lay their eggs. If you look inside the chicken loft, okay, you might be able to see that the perches are covered in a bit of a white dust. That's diatomaceous earth to stop any mites or lice crawling along the perches and nibbling on the girls when they're asleep at night. On the opposite side there is another nest box, but I've actually sealed that one up for convenience, just so we can access the eggs from this side when the eggs eventually come, that is. And sealing up the nest box is just the reverse, equally simple. Clip in, clip in. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the brightness, but Star and Matilda are actually underneath the chicken lodge. I think that's enough of an update for the time being, so we'll catch you next time at the Crofts Hens. Bye now.